void.
Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. I'm talking over these guys because they've been jammering on for a while. I'm going to talk to them. I looked up what the Keeper of Secrets does. It gives you basically secrets for side quests and such, which you can get without her. Mostly used for completionists and such. The books are a one-time purchase, add ability points, I think skill points, but you can only buy the one set. So whether I buy them now or later, I think I'm going to buy them a little later.
Does that mean you know the future as well?
Let's talk to these people, see what they've got to say.
I can predict with a degree of certainty.
Okay. Anything new to say?
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Actually, I'm going to talk to her last.
Time and
Let's
I,
talk
how
to the
might I
Weaver of
serve our
Time
mission?
first. Alright, let's talk about the rooms I've uncovered. There's a woman who calls herself a teller of secrets. What's her story?
Her story is the story of 1,000 tales. She has traveled the celestial sphere that is Rivellon more extensively than even the historian has.
Interesting.
Once upon a time, her favorite words, she was of incalculable importance during the wars against the Void Guards that threatened the creation of the gods.
And now?
Wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought most secretive, she knew them. Teller of Secrets is her title, for in her world there are none.
Okay, let's change the subject. More questions I have for you?
And I shall answer, if I can.
Nobody need to. I'll take my leave. Just got really nothing new to add.
Hunter. Welcome.
I've learned. I think I've asked this already.
By all means.
Yeah, I never finished that orc thing, did I?
Ready to advance, ready to defend.
All right, I'm going to talk to Medora because that miner knew you by name. Care to explain?
One of the many I let down that terrible night, comrade. But I'll tell you this. He's one of the last.
Do I have anything else to talk to Medora about?
All of them before me. Ask away, my friend. Ask away.
Okay, with your aversion
Always
to all
helps
things
know
unnatural,
a thing or two about who's covering your back
why
against
don't
the
you bothered by
national horrors,
our
eh?
own use of magic?
Well, comrade, I've been around long enough, but not that long, mind, to know that little in this world can be split categorically into light and dark.
Well,
my distrust of magic is instinctive after my years as a source hunter. But I also know
so
that
she's not adding
at times,
anything.
Using the enemy against
new.
itself is the only way to make a lick of progress. So toss your cadabra elixirs and your illusion scrolls to high heavens, comrades. As long as
I am going to continue along these lines.
You've got nothing
Ask
to
her
fear
about
from the door.
magic and magicians.
Frankly, it surprises me you lot are so eager to work with them. In my experience, they're kind of less reliable.
I want to find out more about her backstory in case it unlocks anything else.
Heed me, comrade. You can't trust a wizard,
Let's talk about
witch,
Hunter's Edge.
diviner, conjurer, or seer farther than you can throw them. It's no coincidence the Order retired me, or tried to anyhow, to such an aptly named little town.
Oh?
Way back when, the settlement was chartered as
Have
a
I already been
stronghold
through
for
this?
source hunters to keep watch
I
over
can't
the
remember.
borders of the Phantom Forest. Don't let the name fool you, though. These days, the forest is little more than a smattering of trees. In
I
the
think I've
days
heard of
old,
this. I've
though,
heard all this
by
already.
now, it's been centuries since anything more dangerous than
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
badger
take my
has come
leave.
out of those woods.
Let's talk to Ikara.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Alright, what's next? How do we stop Leandra? Let's discuss the mines.
Gods, Death Knights, this is dreadful news.
So that's
worse than I could have expected. Death Knights are a terrible sign, Source Hunter. Historically, they indicate their maker's intention to wage total war.
So they're
Death
serious
Knights are
stuff.
impervious to attack, you see. The perfect soldiers.
We must learn all we can about Leandra's plans for the army she's building. Fortunately, you seem to have found a crucial piece of the puzzle.
Excellent.
A spell that will make her
So
dreaded
what's
knights
next?
vulnerable
How do we
to
stop
attack.
Leandra?
Excellent.
You must venture into the inner sanctum of one of the sacred Immaculate Temples in Lucula Forest.
Which is
Leandra
through
has
that
hidden it well,
portal, I think.
But within its deepest depths, you'll find a hidden library. What's inside, I cannot say,
but I know something of great value to her is kept
So how can I
within.
find this hidden library?
The Immaculates are no invention of Leandra's, though styling herself as its so-called conduit is, I must say, rather clever. They were an ancient religious group, countless sorcerers among them numbering hundreds of thousands before the death of Brachus Rex and the abolishment of Source.
Okay.
Leandra's little cult has retaken this
So she
immaculate
basically
banner and
stole
repurposed the
control.
ancient immaculate temples after their own fashion. The temple you must find is particularly well hidden. You'll have to become an immaculate yourself in order to gain access to
Already
it.
have.
If the time comes that you must reveal yourself as imposters, you'll have many an impassioned foe to face. You'll know you've reached the right place when you meet the priest who calls himself Mangoth.
Mangoth. I gotta find that one.
He protects the blood. It is he who you must ultimately defeat.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my leave here.
You and Zandalor have always been close, Ahu. Pray tell, did you know anything about his affair at the King
Don't
Crown?
answer that, Arhu.
Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
So let's go ahead and open up another one of these.
Salute you, my master.
Let's go with
Our
the
orders lie in wait until with a word you command them to action.
with the ice
And
elemental.
that is your final choice.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
that's our final
Yes, indeed.
choice.
Thy will be done.
Don't close the fire one.
Aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
And does this thing go away when I do? Let's go to the Hall of Frost, find out what's in there.
Oh, it's so cold in here. It hurts.
My very words are
Right.
cease and fall to the ground.
Despite their utter failure, foolish creature, chain your fate to theirs, and you are chained to certain downfall.
Yeah, what is this tribe?
That remains to be seen. I do believe they will remember. I do believe I will serve them.
So this
again,
trife is
despite
very
their
angry at me.
pranks.
Always am I the trickster, always am I the malefactor.
Dude, I'm standing right here, dudes. Like, I'm right here. You're talking about me like I'm not in the room. How about if I just interrupt?
Hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come. You've come home.
Yeah, speaking of
it's
Boreas.
about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of
Right,
madness.
who are you?
Does my brilliant frost beguile you? I am ice, of course. A
soldier of ice.
To be explicit, and this is where I have dwelt across many eons. Here I wait for the day, if ever, I am called to serve the realm again.
So what do you mean by calling this my home?
Could I be more explicit? This place is of your essence.
Of my essence.
Can't you feel
That's
it in
surprising.
your very bones, as I do in every crystal of frost within me? You belong
So you
here,
say you have served the
and
realm
this
before?
place belongs to you. Of course. Alongside my opposite, the eternal fire, we were summoned in service of a goal greater.
Yeah, and I've
than the
summoned them both
timeless battle
right off the
between
bat
heat
this
and
time.
cold. Yes, together we sought victory against the void. You can thank our great army for all of this, you know. For existence
So the elementals
itself.
helped me.
Those were times of great proportions.
Ah, what happened to the voice
the
actor?
forces of nothingness pitted against those of life, and naught but ourselves marching to the beat set by our great leaders.
She swallowed another
could
voice
stop
actor.
The void's encroachment.
I'd like you to train me in ice magic.
Your home
Ah, yeah, she's back to the
rules
normal
naturally.
voice actor.
What would you like to know?
Okay. Oh, these are some nice spells. Mass healing, yes. Yes, it's all nice. I think I'm going to leave it for now, but... well, mass disease. Mass healing can only be used once per combat. That is an issue. I'll consider that and I'll come back.
To explore your abode, are you? Very good. I'm sure there's something around here that will jog your memory.
So I gotta look for more things that might reveal more lore. Maybe locked in these ice crystals. I'm not seeing anything. Whoops. Ancient letter. Looks like a book, not a letter. My fellow general, when you read this, I will have departed. It had to be. Sovereignty is fast becoming a curse. It was always her specialty, not mine. So all of it is yours, the glory and the power. For myself, I seek only the inner peace I cannot possibly find in cities or in palaces. I know you'll understand. To all the world, I'll be unreachable. But you know the secret ways, and your letters will find me still, should you wish them to. So goodbye, goodbye, and good luck. Can I go down there? Nope. This is a relatively small room. That's okay, though. Because we learned a little bit more. Let's go to the homesteading hall. And the oh, this guy's still there, but can I talk to him anymore? No, I cannot. I cannot. Well, tell you what. Do more portals get opened up if I cleanse those bloodstones or if I just keep them? So I've got 2 bloodstones on me. And there's 1, 2, nothing there. Let's see what's up here. 3, 4, and 5. And that is it, I think. So there's 5 more. But they're so useful. I'm going to quick save, and I'm going to try to cleanse 1 bloodstone. But does it turn it into an inert stone? That's the question. I've got 3 of them. I've quick saved the game. Let's use...
Bloodstone. As powerful as it is sinister.
Boom. And it gave me lots of experience. Did it turn it to an inert stone? Ah! Imps! What happened? Oh my god, there's a bunch of imps here.
Without refreshments?
Where did all these imps come from? They just arrived. I've got to bring that in. I've got to grab that inert stone real quick. So did that open up anything new? Yeah, so the inert stone wasn't really that valuable. Let's talk to Zigzags. Dark Underlord?
Dear Starstone Commanders, I do apologize for the state your homestead is currently
So these imps
in.
just appeared from
It's like
nowhere.
A zoo in here, or worse, an imparium. That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God, 7 or 700.
But
if there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps.
Yeah, so I've stumbled. There's a discrepancy in that statement I feel bound to point out.
I know, but really, they're zany, they're exasperating, they're unpredictable.
So
and they
imps
have
just
about
come
as
out
much use
from
for
everywhere.
history as a professional clairvoyant has.
So tell me about this band of Zigzagses. Oh!
Band of? Why, I'm not one of them. Not one of those exiles that were slaves to demons and their own inadequacies.
Sounds like you're a little bit stuck up, dude.
If you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species.
Sure, no problem, man.
No, what I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine.
I may spend this entire episode just unlocking more portals.
Away from imps.
You know what? Great
I could tell a
jokes.
joke or two.
Well,
Free on a
aren't
good
you going
day.
to leap through?
I'd say hello, but I'd much rather say heaven oh. Get it? Get it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh my
Aren't you going
god.
to leap
Tell me
through?
about yourself.
Listen to this one. call an imp that hasn't got any eyes?
Blind?
And
Oh my god. Tell me they're not all like this.
here's one for you. What do you call a selfless imp?
I'm gonna just take a look. Huge healing potion.
Who knows what wonder
Alright, nothing really
awaits you?
great. Do I even want to know?
Aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what
I'm gonna take my
wonder
leave.
awaits you?
That leaf doesn't belong to you, eh?
Oh, cheers.
What a wonderful place this is.
The Dark
A
Underlord.
lovely locale to rest my weary belly. Far better than the hellish plains we imps are used to. Yes, I think we'll stick
okay.
around. Oh, with your approval, of course.
So I've got to...
What's that? We have it. Marvellous.
Did I say yes? Ah, I guess I don't get a choice. Zigzax is rather apprehensive of you. Why is that?
Hello, that hoity-toity historian thinks he's so much better than us demon thralls just because he was never actually enthralled by demons. And yet he's no more than a lackey to the gods, isn't he? What's the difference?
Alright, how about you tell me your story, for I think it's an elaborate one.
Right you are. Grab a drink, sit you down,
This could take a
and
while.
lend me all the ears you have. We imps, you see, are a mixed breed of demons and some other long-forgotten race.
That
which
sounds
means we
kind of
aren't as
odd.
evil as the devils that begot us. But I'll be damned twice over if we aren't as clever.
If you say so.
We hail from the realm of Nemesis, where demons have ruled supreme since, well, forever.
So there's a
really.
demon portal there.
Their knowledge of secrets and arcane scholarship is unparalleled. As unparalleled, in fact, as our inquisitiveness.
Okay.
Now, curiosity may have killed the cat, poor thing.
These guys look
but
vaguely
it enslaved
goblinish.
us imps as well. We were blinded by the promises of knowledge the demons dangled in front of our eager
So you made a
faces.
deal with demons? Not a very smart move, if I say so myself.
Yes, well, in hindsight, it wasn't. But it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I'm sure it did.
Here's what happened. In return for our fair share of demonic knowledge, all of us imps had to sign our names in an indestructible book called the Codex, which was to be considered an oath of servitude, a contract of give and take for mutual benefit, and signed out of free
Didn't
will.
work out, did it?
Fools that we were, we readily agreed, and thereby signed our way into slavery. For we had to do everything the demons told us to, and they, in turn, shared very little knowledge with us indeed.
And yet here you are.
Quite so. That's because one day, a particularly clever imp amongst us devised an escape plan. If we would be able to steal the Codex and disappear with it, the
Hey,
demons
good idea.
would no longer be able to lay claim on us, for without the proof of the Codex, the contract between us would be broken. One night, as the demons lay sleeping after a most sordid orgy indeed, we stole the Codex and fled from Nemesis through a rift. Ever since then, we've been on the run, for our masters swore they'd return the Codex to Nemesis so they can claim our
And so,
servitude once more.
who holds the Codex?
So all we do is run and hide ad nauseam. Eternal fugitives are we?
Alright. From your story, I gather the Codex is your lifeline to freedom, so where is it?
It kind of got lost.
That's not good for them.
That's what happens after generations of flight. Things get misplaced.
The most important
And
thing
yet,
that binds their
wherever that bloody
entire...
book may be, up until now, the demons still haven't found it. So, good news there.
Huh.
Only a matter of time until they do, though. Unless, of course, time ends first. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck?
Alright, well, I'll take my leave.
Aren't you
Let's
going
head
to
through
leap
the portal. Ah, bone pile. More
I
bones.
sense an eerie presence.
Look at the bones!
Yes. Like creepy crawlies down the spine.
Oh,
You do not disappoint.
trife.
I knew you would come this way.
The
Room by
trife.
room, you encroach upon this territory, willfully torn from time. No, you do not disappoint. Something much more harmful still. You excruciate.
This guy sounds a little
beyond
bit angry.
all thinkable
Ah,
daring.
there's a demon down there, I think.
You have our thankfulness, our eternal gratitude, the acknowledgement of the void. So why?
Okay, so the Trife represents.
Why do you stand against the promise of oblivion?
Because
Relent,
it seems like a
guardians, relent.
terrible idea.
You did your duty long, long ago. Do not undo what had to be done.
Okay, the Trife is beginning to irritate
I
me.
wonder what he meant by that.
And I wonder why we have the thanks of those that long for the end of time.
Oh no! Don't tell me I met one of my prior incarnations messed up. Let's talk to Moloch here. Doesn't sound too good, but I gotta do it. Yo.
I didn't expect to find the likes of you here. Fallen stars, forgotten angels from on high. How long has it been? An age? An eon?
No idea.
But you've changed quite considerably, I see. Yes, the divine is but a glimmer in the farthest reaches of your gaze. Well, perhaps I can help you. One of your kind ought to be a bit stronger of arm. A bit quicker of
So
wit
I gotta make a deal with a demon?
And we are all counting on you, sir.
Tell me about yourself.
My autobiography will hardly serve you. What's far more relevant is what I see in you. Quite crucial, your survival, isn't it? And you do seem such a reasonable sort to boot. There's very little pleasure greater than dealing with a reasonable sort, I find.
So what can you offer me?
Yourself redone, of course. Your very parts and pieces reorganized into something simply better.
So this is my respec person. This is how I get my respecs done, which I was told I was told it would happen. There's an ancient diary here. Let's read it. My friend and ally, your departure has been received with great dismay. But I understand you, and I see your absence as an opportunity. To rule is to rule alone. Let not my power be divided, for power cannot be shared. Let that be our legacy, let that be hers. You know what? I shall marry, yes, to whom I care not. If the union brings lands and gold and influence to my dominions, I shall be happy. The world will never have seen a sovereign such as I, and never will again. You will hear more from me, my friend. You will hear more from me through the legends that will be told. That doesn't sound... Well, that sounds okay. But it sounds a little bit risky, so... They went their separate ways. And then one went full-on megalomaniacal. Alright. No, I don't want to talk to you again.
Hey,
How about you?
found any interesting treasure, Source Hunter? Anything you'd like to share?
How about you?
Oh, I had the most beautiful dream, Source Hunter. A great fist came down from on high, unfolded before me, and in its palm lay a beautiful golden box. Carefully, I lifted its lid, and inside
So you can talk to each of these imps to get their
treasures
story.
of every make and kind, maps, pawns, paintings. I cradled each treasure carefully, enthralled, and oh, how I wept when I woke.
Alright. I'm not going to do that, though. Let's check the main statue. This episode may very well just be me unlocking things from those stones. Okay, this guy hasn't really reacted yet. There's a yellow on these.
How can I help you, my friend?
Let's
Tell me, O Weaver.
Let's
There
ask the
are
Weaver
quite a
about
number of imps here. My threads I weave,
About
and
Moloch.
tales I Moloch. I know of him. He has a
kind
soul.
soul.
In as far as kindness has least to dwell within the confines of a demon's body. He is kind in that he is honest. For that which you give, you will receive something in return with no strings attached. No unpleasant threads for me to weave.
Well, I guess that's saying
Not
something.
always was he so, no. He was true to his vicious nature. But during the Great War on Chaos, he, supposedly immortal, found
So I guess I
himself on
spared
his
him?
back, with your sword halfway down his throat.
Doesn't sound like I spared him.
You saw the fear in his eyes, the incomprehensibility of death and defeat. And so you took
So I
pity
did
on
spare him.
He hasn't forgotten your kindness and became somewhat kind in return. A demon redeemed.
Okay. Let's,
Jack, have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
Wait, so am I looking for a magic box now? Is there a magic box I need to find? Is that a side quest? I'll tell you what. Let's try and clear another one of those, It's like, I feel kind of like I should save them for curing the rot. But at the same time, they unlock rooms. If I'm doing the wrong thing by clearing all of the rooms,
Are we near a event?
then let me know. But I'm gonna do it.
Bloodstone. As powerful as it is fast.
You know what, Joe?
Oh, and they all give experience, too.
Are we on a good day? Every year, I said.
So what opened now? So what has opened now? Oh, there's one over here. Yeah, where's Zigzags? Where is Zigzags? Well, let's just head back to the end of time. Didn't do much. Where are you, Zigzags?
Ah, wonderful. You're both here once more. Can you guess what's happened?
Because I literally
Sure,
just
by
used
now
a
you know the
bloodstone.
signs. Or perhaps you can simply guess from how utterly giddy I am.
Okay.
Take a look. All your work has not
Another
been
hole
for
got
naught.
redeemed.
This last starstone you discovered has given the Weaver just what she needed to mend another
So I get to see another
portion of
cutscene.
the tapestry. Another tantalizing tidbit of long-lost history awaits us.
Bit by bit.
Another piece of your story is ours to discover. Oh, how very thrilling.
Alright, so let's do
For
this.
millennia, the God Box was flanked by the two devoted guardians.
Is the God Box what that imp was talking
but
about?
Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife, turned her attention to the forbidden box.
Oh no.
I may know a way to destroy what's inside, hissed the scheming creature. Together, we can set
Why do they
the
have it as a
Guardians
bird?
free. Open its lid, Astarte, and we can have a look together. Astarte trusted her friend and assented. She pitied the Guardians and welcomed a chance to free them.
That was unfortunate.
Let me help you, she whispered into the ear of one. I know your duty, but you both deserve a chance at freedom. Haven't you suffered enough of this chore? She asked the other. Look, your companion is free already.
Wait, what?
The Guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity within them, rekindled a desire that had, for eons, lain dormant.
This sounds like trouble.
Slowly, they glanced at one another, and the Trife's trap was sprung.
Oh no. And they opened the damn box. Alright, log updated.
We were seduced, then tricked into neglecting our duty for the briefest of moments.
Excuses for... Okay, let's see. All we did was glance at one another. If that's a sin, there's not an innocence in all the
All
world.
we did was glance at one another. If that's a sin, there's not an innocent in all the world.
True enough.
True enough. We seem to be quite blameless for whatever may have transpired in the aftermath.
Independent and egotistical.
I salute you, my master.
Ah, another
Other
elemental
elementals
box.
lie in wait until with a word you command them
Go
to
with
action.
the air elemental.
And that is your...
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed.
Thy will be...
Let's go look at the air
You
elemental.
know what a great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
Alright, let's head to the Hall of Wind. Man, I'm just uncovering things after
This
things.
place is positively brimming with the surge of storm and lightning.
As good a place as any for an air elemental to set up shop.
Yep. Let's hope there's actually one in here.
Dearest guardian,
Astarte.
how I rejoice at the sight of your growth, both in power and in prowess. And yet I cannot help but wonder, will it ever be enough? Will you craft yourselves once more into the warriors that you were?
Trying.
Oh, in the end, you are like infants still. Infants that would perish
Astarte,
with a broken
you're the
wheel
one that fucked
had
everything
they
up,
not
dude.
their mother's milk to suckle. But you always were like children, weren't you? As are we all in the eyes of the gods. And yet they set an impossible task before you, then blamed you when you failed. How
Yeah,
foolish
thanks to
even
you.
the divines can be. How lacking in compassion.
I do feel like a child, being kept in the dark about so many things.
I guess we'll have to find more Starstone and grow up.
Yep. Let's look at the ancient diary first. My friend and ally, my burden is insurmountable, it seems, and I have no one to share it with but you. Isn't that a strange thing? I have it all. I am a ruler of worlds, and yet it means so very little to me, if anything at all. I cannot seem to stop thinking about her. I see her fall over and over. I see it strike her down. It saw an opening and it struck so very quickly because of us. We feared and so we failed her, yet never have we said those words aloud. Has the time come? Oh my god.
Oh my. Hello. Forgive me, but you startled me.
So the wind is like a
My
flighty
head was up
person.
in the clouds.
Which fits, I guess. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, me. Sorry. I was
Yes,
just thinking
just
about
you.
what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths.
Okay, tell you what, I'm not that interested.
Anyway, what were you asking? Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you'd made this place. I thought it would be the perfect place to clear my head. But not to worry. I'll earn my keep. My stock of air spells will blow your socks off.
Take my leave now.
Toodaloo.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk over here. Come on. Alright, let's continue to mess with those star stones then. I've got a feeling I'm blowing through them and cleansing them technically. And it's advancing the story. So I mean, I guess it can't be too wrong.
A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a vent?
Yeah, you're near like a... Oh, here we go. I got one more. Do I have any more out aside from that?
I'm the imp of the year. Every year. Every year.
Well, I've got
I said.
an inert stone on Roderick. So I only really have the one
Has a
left.
nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and fire it off.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is.
Boom. Got my experience. And here comes zigzags. And you know, for that matter, I don't think that I saw what portal that other one opened up. Let me see, have I been into this one? Oh yeah, that's the Hall of Secrets. Don't mind me. I'm just quietly losing my mind, that's all. Zigzags, where are you?
on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
I'd like to update you on my progress.
Aye, Captain.
I've seen Leandra at work in Hyberheim. She's using starstones to turn them into
Of
bloodstones.
all the wicked things, the one substance that can stand in the way of the void, and she's turning it into vessels of blight.
Yeah, does that give me
You'll
anything?
have to redouble your efforts, my friend. You'll have to find more
I've
starstones
defeated
before
Brachus
she
Rex.
does,
I think I've
and
already told him that.
forestall her insidious distortions. Those scallywags, they are dying. You have to trace this
Okay.
sect back to the
I'll take my leave.
Guardians, a moment of your
So I guess I
time
just hadn't
if it
triggered him
pleases
yet.
you. I have been pondering and brooding,
Now he can consider himself
deliberating and
triggered.
deducting, and I have come to the conclusion that I may well know who our true enemy is.
No shit, Sherlock. What did you find out?
Now, our foe is the Void, of course.
Yeah.
The usurper of time
I think we found that out.
But more dangerous even than the great and all-consuming nothing are those who are bent on helping it here, or bent on helping it on Rivellon.
Okay.
I think he still lives. The one that set it all.
You're talking about the
in
demon that
motion.
lurks in
The
this
one
hall,
you've
or
met
these halls,
here
aren't you?
in the house of
Yeah, the Trife.
Guardians. Yes, him. It. The one who does not look quite like he used to.
No, he looks big and bulky
The one
now.
that whispered deceit and desire into Astarte's ears. He is friend to the Void, and he seeks to give it dominion once and for all. That is who I think he is.
No! Wow! I would never have guessed.
As a writer, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, but even then, please don't be fooled, for he does much more than wag his tongue.
Alright.
What we see here in what
So
was
he's
once
acting,
your
not
house
just
is
speaking.
most certainly real, but the demon, Astarte, they are, so I believe, mere manifestations
So
of
just
their
like minor
true
avatars.
selves. Oh, he dwells somewhere. He must. It is a creature of blood and bloodlust.
So I gotta
of
defeat the
lies
Trife.
and
Maybe.
stratagems.
Maybe.
All this time he has been plotting. Of that I assure you. If our enemy has a heart, he is the one that makes it beat. That is my theory.
So...
Not as much as it wants.
Well,
We won't fall
aren't you
for
going
its
to leap
tricks.
through?
So let's go through the...
What wonder awaits you?
Let's go through the armory.
You know what, great jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke.
What is to be found in the armory?
Impressive. A smithy and an armory.
Oh, wow.
How good of you to drop
The
by.
Trife.
She told me you had grown, you know. That simpleton of a girl. She felt the need to inform me of the fact, with that pathetic tinge of pride in her voice. As if I did not know. As if I haven't been watching you. Like a vulture, a dive.
This is... It's getting old, Trife.
I could have plucked out those dewy eyes of hers and thrown them into a frying pan.
Why you gotta be like this?
Eggs. Have you ever seen Sunny Side Up staring back at you? I have.
You're one twisted SOB.
But enough of this small talk.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you talk with demons.
And my amusement has turned into aggravation. Yet still, I yearn for the moment you finally become powerful enough to realize the true depths of your failures.
Well, then stop
When
standing in my
you
way.
do, I'll be there, drawing circles in the skies, watching, waiting, ready to pounce.
So I'm unlocking... He's getting more
We must be
aggressive.
getting on
Yes.
his nerves. Excellent.
Excellent.
I'll never look at a fried egg in the same way ever again, though.
Yeah. Well, there's the Anvil of Creation. See if there's anything really useful up here. Or, you know, an NPC. That could work, too. I've got all kinds of, like, craftable things. Let's go to look at the ancient diary. My fellow general, you cling to power, I cling to my newfound freedom. But neither of us is free. The memory of her keeps us shackled. Let us meet and talk about the Guardians. Perhaps there's still a chance of redemption still. There's no person here. There's just pieces. This is all decorative material. Let's check out the Anvil of Creation. What's that got to offer us? Alright. Anvil of Creation lets us make items. I have no idea how to craft in this game, so I will have to look that up. For now, that's all I gotta do. Let's go ahead, give one last sweep through the rest of this place. See if that opens anything else up. How many portals do I have? 1, 2, 3. Like, just 3 portals and an elemental portal. I think. Yeah, 3 portals and an elemental. Alright, they want to say anything else? Let's talk to Gara.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Talk to exact.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Alright. Let's talk to the Weaver of
How
Time.
might I serve our mission?
Talk about the runes I've discovered.
Threads I weave and tales
Do you know
I
anything
see,
more about the great smithy
or
I've found?
will I tell? The smithy. Pardon my rather inappropriate outburst of mirth, but smithy is such a common word for what was once called the anvil of creation.
Okay, so what does it do?
In its fires, the blades of gods have been forged.
So I guess this is where I make
impenetrable that even the claws
really
of
nice
demons
stuff?
would break upon their glistening surfaces. The god box itself was made there.
Oh, that's interesting.
An object so strong it could contain the very void. And it is a place of untold power, this smithy. And it is all yours.
Yeah, so I think I'm pretty much done here. Oh wait, let's talk to
I
Arhu.
hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Okay, let's not talk to Arhu.
How did you find Heimer
Alright,
this
well,
time of year, dear Tara?
that was a lore dump and a half. Let's just head back towards where we were going, which is, I guess the, Silver Glen, I guess. I do not know where that, I don't think I actually opened up another portal to head back here. Alright, going back into the temple. Let's take that minor healing potion. Can't have too many of those, can we? Alright, let's head into the portal. That is a waypoint shrine. What is this? Oh, it's not... I have no idea where this place is. Let's check around up here, I guess. Just like this big tree. Penny bun mushrooms are used for healing potions, so I will grab a couple of them. Anything really interesting? Not so far. Anything up here? What did I just uncover? Did I just get hit with experience just for wandering around? Nothing up here. It's worth a quick save, I suppose. Until I figure out where I am. I mean, I'm looking down here. I could have sworn I did some combat down there. There's gotta be some sort of hidden place. Anything spectacular I gotta know? There's darkness up there. There's a pig there. There's a deer. A mysterious stranger. Wait a minute. Let's grab that bottle of beer. Alright, what's the mysterious stranger
we meet
do?
again.
Okay, this guy.
I was hoping we might have the pleasure.
Hey, not a problem. You, what are you doing here of all
Didn't
places?
I already tell you? I like to keep things in check. Make sure everything's in its place. A more interesting question is what you are doing here, my strange friend.
Okay.
Did you find what you were seeking since last we met?
Yes, but my journey is far from over.
The mysterious stranger seems to smile. Or is it a grimace? You can't quite tell. He gazes at you without blinking for several long
This guy's
moments.
weird.
Okay.
Poof. Okay, then. Here, let's get Roderick to talk to this pig.
I'm as pink and pretty as can be, and you're some filthy nobody.
Yeah, whatever. Wait, what? My bad. Oh, was that pig eating a corpse? Seriously, what the hell? Another decaying mound, nothing on it. Now, let's talk to this deer.
Have you been to the Cave of Portals? I heard it's haunted by an undead you. But that's only talk amongst us whitetails.
Okay, no, I have not. I don't think I've been to the Cave of Portals. Where is this place? Where does this go? This goes back up here somewhere, I guess? This all looks very circular. It's like I can continue going around. Oh, there's a dead adventurer up there. Let's loot him. Loot him, but good. A diary. All sources suggest the Heartseeker, that legendary and lethal bow, has long lain hidden in a small village to the north of Lukula Forest, so I have traveled many moons in that direction. By sundown, I should cross the gates of Silverglen. The inhabitants here are somewhat queer, perhaps too eager in their love of their conduit and their goddess, but they have been most accommodating. They say that in order to reach the village I seek, I will need to undergo a series of trials, for the passage is closely guarded. I know not what trials they mean, but I'll gladly suffer through anything short of death to capture the Heartseeker at last. It seems these trials were no hazard of nature, but some sort of religious ritual instead. The local abbot, a certain Loic, brought me through a series of strange tests, one of which I thought might undo me entirely. Nevertheless, I managed somehow to pass the strange trial, rest in peace, innocent fowl, and now have access to the small village where Heartseeker is said to lie. I have spent over a week inspecting the wood around the village and sneaking in every nook and cranny the place has to offer, but I have found no evidence of the legendary bow. All of my work, all of my research has led me to a blind alley. Nothing for it but to pack my bags and begin anew in a fresh direction. As I was trekking towards the village on my way to finish my affairs and begin my journey home, my weary eye caught a glimmer atop a cliff. I watched it intently, heart in my throat, recognized Heartseeker. After years of searching, finally after burden after trial, I set back the bow at last. I've tried every possible method of retrieving the bow, but it rests exactly too far in any one direction for me to reach. There is but one remaining possibility. I'll have to jump from the top of the cliff and snag the bow on my way to the ground below. That doesn't sound like a good plan. There's a statue with Heartseeker. But can I get up here? Can I reach that with, like, telekinesis or something? It's out of sight. You know what we're gonna do? Gonna go up to that cliff again before I head in there, because I kind of want a magic bow. Oh, interesting factoid. There's a chest up there, too. Neat. Okay, going for that chest first. So I can grab it. Had an epic ring in there. Now let's try for the bow. Okay, one. This is where that dude leapt down from. Alright, Jahan. Target is out of sight. Can I go over here? Oh, I can't quite jump. Invalid target. I'm going to quick save the game. I'm going to attempt to... well, hold on. You know what? I'm going to try and throw Roderick. No, we can't. Okay, Roderick. No, can't do that. Roderick, what can you do? What if we just hit it with a... Oh. Boom! Let's break the statue. And then it falls. Why is it hovering in the air? Alright. Ah, it's too far away. Can I grab it? Fortune. Yes, I can. Sweet. So let's see what Heartseeker is. Tell me you. No. Where are you, Heartseeker? Here. Sort by type. Oh my god, where did it go? Wait, literally, where did Heartseeker go? Alright, for some reason my main character had it, went into her inventory. Let's send it to Roderick. Roderick. It is straight up bonus for piercing. It is got additional water damage. That's good. It doesn't have as much willpower, but it does have dex and perception, which is directly applicable. So all in all, it is quite possibly the most beautiful bow you've ever seen. Yes, indeed. I will equip that. Yes. All right. That's good. That's excellent. So yeah, I have a new bow. That was a nice little puzzle. I liked it. And I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call it here before I go into that cave, because quite frankly, I have no idea how much I'm going to edit down here. So that much is good. This has been the RPG Crawler with Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you got feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content, both tabletop and computer. Until next time, take care and goodbye.